fools on no lanes, we smoke it easily. Dab into the stank fools on no lanes, we smoke it easily.
Good to be my Scotty.
Stank fools on no lanes, we smoke it easily. Dab into the stank fools on no lanes, we smoke it easily.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of our 50K series where we're training less than 10 weeks for 31 miles out in Arizona. Today, we're doing a little bit of a mixture of a trail run. I think it's more paved than actual trail. However, it's gonna be out here in nature. I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but there's mosquitoes everywhere. We are just itching our legs. I'm probably gonna finish this entire run today polka dotted, but in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes that I see in people's fitness journey. This is gonna be pretty broad, just to cover my bugs everywhere. Just to cover my bases here. The first mistake that I want to share with you guys is going to be relying on motivation as opposed to discipline. I think a lot of people, to start your journey, rely on motivation, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but motivation will dwindle and it will not keep things going. So you want to make sure they have a strong enough why to ensure that you're able to continue to show up even on the days you don't want to feel like it, right? Today, it was literally raining and on the way over here, so it's extra muggy. It is itchy as shit out. It's not just about the motivation. It's about showing up and doing what needs to get done even on the days you don't feel like it. So that's the biggest mistake that I see for number 1. Let's get into this warm up. Cutscene to me itching my entire freaking body. The real mistake number 1 is trying to train in the middle of freaking Florida in the heat and the mugginess. The real killer out here is not crocodiles. I'd rather deal with gators, to be honest with you, than mosquitoes. All right, we're about to get into the run today. We're gonna get 8 easy miles in. We're gonna do probably 4 out, 4 back. Hopefully we don't get lost in the meantime. So let's get after it. Bambi! Bambi, where are you going, bro? Come on a run. Bambi was here a second ago. He didn't tell me the directions. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I go this way. I kind of want to get some water for like the cool shots for the drone. I go this way. I think I go back to where I came from, which more trees, that's cool, but I don't know. I might have to just end up running more miles right now because that way is 2 to 3.5 miles and then I have to come all the way back again. So this might turn into a 10 miler. We'll see. Freaking Bambi. All right. Now in real talk, where do we want to go? We're just about at mile 4 right now, so good time to start with my gel. So I'm using these Go Gels here by BPN. This is the apples and cinnamon flavor. Last marathon, I used primarily raw honey, and I liked it. However, BPN came out with this supplement here. It's a gel. It doesn't really upset my stomach, and I'm just gonna down it right now. Not gonna lie, I could have like 5 right now. These are so freaking good. All right, so I just got phase 2 of my training from my coach for the prep. Usually there'd be like a big middle phase. For me, it's just the start. And really the biggest thing with my training is the number of miles is almost like irrelevant. It's more about the time on feet. So I don't have any goal time for the race. So that's why it's more around that and less around like, hey, you have to hit this number of miles this amount of time. That's just my goals, but pretty basic, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. It out. All right. Woo. Holy. Sorry, coach. I know there was no sprint at the end, but I just needed to get it out of me, you know? Catch my breath for a second here. Sometimes I like to finish my runs with that, like even if it's an easy run, it just feels amazing to gun it with that last little bit of juice in the tank. Almost like you're in a flow state. I wasn't even thinking other than just like dodging rocks on the side where I wasn't trying to roll my ankle, and it just made me excited for race day. Like it's gonna be surreal. I lived out in the desert for a year in Vegas. I also spent a good amount of time in Arizona as well. I've done some runs out there. It is beautiful. Like it truly is amazing, but I'm excited for it, man. 8:50 a.m. right now. Team doesn't get in for another hour, so we can head back, get some food in our system and start the freaking day. On our way back to the crib right now, and I figured it'd be a good time to give you guys mistake number 2 is going to be not staying in your own lane. It's very easy to fall victim to this. However, it is so important that you don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. I think with social media, it's kind of heightened this because there's so many people posting their physiques, posting fitness transformations, and it can be very easy to get caught up in that and be like, why am I not there, right? Why do I not look like that? And in reality, they could have been on their journey for 10 more years than you. And this is why, like for myself, I'm in the fitness industry, but I don't really like pay attention to what's going on in the fitness industry as far as like what's currently trending and whatnot. But then I'll like look at myself and be like, oh, I could be doing better here. I just want to get 1% better. Like this run today, if you look on social media, I guarantee you can find other guys my age, bigger, stronger, and faster than I am. You can do that all day long. There's so many people on this earth, but it's important that you focus on yourself and getting better each and every single day, because there's so many different things that are unique within your journey. Like not everyone has the same upbringing as well and the same genetic capabilities and just a whole lot of other factors. So and I think comparison can come in 2 ways. It can be positive in the sense of it allows for competition, right? I think competition is a very healthy thing, especially as a man, to be able to push yourself to new limits. Or secondly, you can compare yourself to the point where you're like, oh, why should I even do this? Why should I even try? There's someone that's already doing it way better than I am, faster than I am, and you can get in that bad headspace. So focus on you. Yes, we still take the stairs even after running 8 miles. No elevators, it's only 1 floor. Get your steps in. I ran out of groceries, not completely, but for what I want to have for breakfast, I don't have, so I'm down to the grocery store right now. The first level and floor of my building is actually a Publix. So that's a big part of why I moved into this building, is just because I can easily get access. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy. But let's go. My favorites. Oh shoot, I'm knocking the piles over. You guys didn't see that shit? Little CTC to start the day, right? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Yeah, CTC. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. See, I got my head all spinning. What am I looking for? Oatmeal. 2 boxes of that. My homie Quaker. Let's get it. You guys already know. The homie Dave always hooks it up. Well, everything bagel. Start the day right. Halloween, guys. I should eat. Just give me a break. I always want to do fitness shit. All right, I'm putting it back. You guys got it. Even if I put this in my place, I'd like kind of adapted myself, my food, my taste palette to not eat that kind of stuff. Good one. It's pretty solid. Yes, that's right. I'm getting the pre-cut fruit because I'm lazy.
And see.
All right, so we just got some groceries. Now we're back at my place making breakfast, and I want to talk about mistake number 3. It's going to be improper nutrition. You guys saw this one coming. So many guys spend so much of their time focusing on what's gonna be the best workouts, thinking that they spend hours and hours in the gym, when in reality, a lot of the results do come through what you're putting into your body. This is why it's so common to see a consistent man in the gym. Maybe you guys have them, like every day you go to the gym, you see the same people there, and they look the exact same. A lot of the reason behind that is because yeah, it might be their training program, but it also is likely because of what they're doing at home, which is their nutrition, what they're putting into their body. Here's the way I look at nutrition. It's twofold, right? When it comes to changing the composition of your body, make sure we're focusing on the quantity at which we're consuming foods, the calorie amount, as far as your macros, protein, carbs, and fats. And then there's the quality of the foods you're consuming, because that can't be overlooked. Although you can lose weight technically by eating less food overall by being in a deficit, if you're eating just not great foods, low nutrient dense foods, you're going to feel not the best. You're gonna have a lot of other health things that come along with it. So it's really important that you prioritize both quality and quantity at the same time. So let me make sure I'm not burning my my freaking bacon over here. Turn that down a little bit. I make sure that most of my diet is consumed around foods that are 1 ingredient whole foods. And then the 20% is more of those savory, maybe those things I do enjoy that aren't as nutrient rich. Don't get me wrong. Don't force a 20% into your diet. Don't force yourself to have a freaking sweet at the end of the night if you don't have to. But I'm just saying, giving yourself that wiggle room is what I find with a lot of our clients and our guys. We've coached hundreds of men over the last several years. That allows them to have a good balance to where they're not losing their freaking sanity trying to eat 100% clean. Because realistically, there's gonna be periods where maybe your kids wanna go out and get some ice cream, and is it the best quality? No. Is there better options? Of course, but that doesn't mean that you can't have them. And I'm very big on not being restrictive, but while also making sure that we're not being and eating like an asshole. So you could have the best trainer in the world write your program for you. If you don't control what you're putting in your body, good luck. The classic saying, you can't out-train a bad diet, is very true. What I just ran today, I burned around 1,000 calories, 1,012 calories today on my run, 8 miles. I had to run 8 miles, for an hour and 11 minutes. And I'm about to eat 1,000 calories in probably less than 10 minutes here in a second. And I know this isn't 100% accurate, but burn around the same amount of calories I'm about to finish in less than like 10, 15 minutes. That puts things into perspective. I don't want you to think that way, that's kind of negative, but it's important to understand you can never out-train that. You could run all day long, you're still not gonna be able to out-train the amount of food you're putting in your body. So it's important you feel right. All right, so we just finished breakfast. We have a everything bagel with some Laughing Cow cheese on the bottom, light Laughing Cow cheese, then some avocado, as well as some turkey bacon on top, with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette on top to drizzle. Some fruit on the side as per usual, and then a little bit of orange juice. I am going to make instant oatmeal as well, but I didn't want to sit and have it get cold. But this is what breakfast is. Then we're gonna head some meetings for the rest of the day, and then we'll catch you guys later tonight at the gym. Before we get into any madness here, little Elementi electrolyte. I'm literally electrolyte like goblin. I'm a fiend for this stuff since started running. Man, it's been a long freaking day. Had meetings pretty much back to back all afternoon, and I think it's 9:30 right now p.m. And you guys know I woke up early for that run this morning, so a little change of scenery today. I usually train at Gold's, but sometimes I just like to switch it up. It feels good. It gives me a little bit more like of a boost. We're gonna be hitting a pool session today, a little back, so I'm excited to bring you guys through it and go from there. I usually like using resistance bands, but what we're gonna do instead is just get over to our first movement, do a few warm-up sets first, get some stretch in the lats. My back, I actually just got some really crazy pops and cracks in my back, so hopefully they're good ones. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get it.
Counting heads until I'm sound asleep, long deep in the grave, profound without a sound to speak. I lay in the ground, 6 feet, slick as sleeves, sticking the feet, let the breath leak out my mouth. Bitch, I want your skull, fuck my funny skirt, broke my heart now. I'm a make.
On to about the fourth mistake that I see often made on people's fitness journeys, which is not having a plan. So many people don't do it. They just go to the gym and they freestyle. They don't have something written out ahead of time. It's very hard to manage what you don't measure. And if I'm able to measure everything out as far as the weights I'm doing, as far as how I'm feeling after my workouts, it's very easy to manage that, create predictable results within your fitness journey. So it's hard to remember what you did. Like, I don't remember what I did 2 weeks ago on bicep curls. Why would I remember? Like, I have so much other shit on my brain. So write it down, track it. Trust me, your progress will be exponentially better from literally just doing that alone. Next exercise is gonna be a single arm dumbbell row. Big good one. I like to add a little unilateral work in there so that way I can build up strength, make sure that I'm not like overcompensating on one, having any imbalances. So we're gonna do some of that right now for 8 to 10 reps. So let's get over to the dumbbells.
All it take is one word to do whatever I say. All it take is one word to do whatever I say.
You see me looking confused because I was trying to find another metal plate here because these don't weigh the same. This is 45 bumper here, 45 iron one. You can't do that. Just maybe it's OCD. I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. There's none other ones right now, so I just gotta make do with what I got. But I promise you, they're different. I swear.
Killing myself and die. The murder.
One more set of this movement here. Honestly, this like right here, I'm literally hitting like exactly where that spot of pain was this morning. I feel like great right now. I think that sometimes, don't take this the wrong way, because sometimes you're just injured, but sometimes if you're like a little stiffness, a little soreness, getting blood flow to the area actually can like help a lot. Now, I'm not saying work out when you're sore or when you're injured, but I am saying sometimes it can do just the trick. And it's past my bedtime right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start snoozing on this next exercise. Catch me sleeping in the locker room. I usually don't like working out this late, I promise. Some of you guys are probably like, this dude's a freaking crackhead. He says like, everybody can do it, and this dude's just like fiend for working out. That's not the case whatsoever. I just had a lot of meetings, had a group call with our clients. We do every single Wednesday night. I don't move it. I don't make any negotiations with that group call because I need that with my guys, with my family. A lot of wins tonight. It was awesome, a lot of growth, but that's why my workout's so late. Not to blame it on them. I needed that call. They gave me the energy for this. But we have one more back exercise, and then we have like a couple bicep isolations, and then we're snoozing. We're out of here. Oh shit. I was just passed out hitting the flex for you guys. Could you imagine? Craig's just in the gym flexing out, broing down out here. I promise I'm not a gym bro. I am at heart, I'm like the kid in me. Back to when I used to take ungodly amounts of pre-workout, listen to some crazy music, and only lift weights right after doing a long shift at the restaurant. Times have changed slightly. Now we're just doing it after a full day of coaching. All right, that was last set. I don't know why I'm sitting here. These are super heavy, and the cable system doesn't have like a stop release thing, and it just freaking clock you in the head. Tom and Jerry style, you have a freaking mound on your head. I've had it happen a lot of times. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Some of you guys are gonna watch this video and still fucking do it, but I warned you. All right, so mistake number 5 is people thinking that more is better. This is an easy one to fall victim to within the gym. Oh, I was in the gym for 3 hours, dude, every single day. More is not better, I promise you. Quality over quantity. Don't get me wrong, quantity matters. If you're working out 6-7 days a week and not seeing the results, that might be the exact reason why you're not seeing the results. With your body, especially, you need recovery. So for me, I'm training 5 days a week with weight training, and there's even seasons of my life where I've been doing 3 days a week, or I've done 4 days a week, just depending on where I'm at in life. And same thing with our clients. If we have people come to us and they're working out 6 days a week and they're like, oh, Craig, I'm really advanced. I've been training for 5-10 years, and like I'm training 6 days a week. What can I do to improve? I'm like, actually, what you can do to improve is do a less day. Like, let's do one less day. Work on quality repetitions, work on making sure you're doing your workouts with intention and training with correct intensity. Those people usually find that they actually couldn't do a 6 day if they wanted to. They wouldn't be able to recover in time because they're training hard. I definitely fell victim to this. I used to do like tons and sets and reps. This exercise and this workout, you can clearly see we did like very minimal stuff. This is our 4th exercise for back, and then we have 2 bicep exercises. Like, that's it. Very minimal stuff. We don't have tons and tons of exercises, and that's the last mistake for you guys. It's 5. That's all you're getting for today. Go get after it. You guys are like, shut up, Craig, just get your set done. Get this video over with already. That's how it be though. You guys get bored so quick. I swear your attention span is like a freaking squirrel. It's like most of the world right now. It's kind of sad and depressing. I try my best to stay away from it, honestly. People, I just doom scrolling now. It's like people just freaking all day. I have to call clients on it too. Like, if you sign up, you become a client with us, don't be mad if I put parent restrictions on your phone. You might be 20 years older than me, I'll put parent restrictions on your phone in a heartbeat. You'll thank me for it later because you guys be, I don't care how old you'll be scrolling too. You're like freaking 5-year-old and they're like, TikTok, get your fucking workout done.
Take a hit, the ass have been a while since a trip. Now I see you know the shit, brain glowing, everything is bending in the same motion. Roll the blunt, I take a hit.
Yeah, episode 3. It's all blur at this point. Episode 3 of our 50K series. We'll see you guys in the next episode.